Right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very sorry for the delay. There was a lot of inconsistency in network today, but finally I'm here. I want to thank you for making a decision to be here this morning. And I believe you had a perfect weekend. Welcome back from all people that had events across the world. I want to particularly congratulate our great leader from Cameroon, who conducted one of the biggest sessions in Cameroon. Big up, Leader Champion. And we are proud of you. Thank you for representing our team in Cameroon on that side. I also want to recognize the presence of all leaders across the world. Okay. So with that, I don't want to delay or to take any other of your minutes. I have a special session today to all my team members and all people across the world. And my special session today is the protection of your funds, okay? Like, just a minute. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening across the world. Thank you for making a decision to be here. You are the owner, or you are your own bank. So the safety of your finances are up to you. So today, I want to talk about the different ventures, okay, that are causing people to lose money into the crypto market space, all right? The reason why I'm sharing this is because I have so many leaders that have invested millions of dollars into the opportunity.
Uganda.
There's a challenge with people that come in here and keep their microphones unmuted. It's really a very big challenge. I don't know why it brings that consistency. All right. Okay. So today, the reason why I'm giving this special session today is because so many people are new into crypto like me, but more specifically is that people are investing a lot of money, especially in my team, and it is a personal responsibility to me to make sure that they learn how to secure their funds, okay? To make sure that any single coin they invest into their exchanges, that it be Binance, that it be Hobby, are perfectly free from what you call hacking. So you are your own bank. So the safety of your finances is up to you, since you are the one in control of all your finances. So I'm going to be very fast. I'll talk about how exchanges are hacked, okay? I'll talk about how you can perfectly provide security. I'll talk about deceiving attacks. I'll talk about network hacks. I'll talk about phone hacks, and also talk about social engineering, all in the crypto market space, okay? All right, so let me start, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Julius. I come from Uganda, and I prepared something short, and I want to talk about exchange hacks. In the history of the crypto market, yes, we have had, ladies and gentlemen, exchanges that have come on board and they have been hacked and people have lost. And the loss of the money that has happened, I think the was around 850,000 bitcoins that could be worth right now around $1 trillion, would be around $1 billion. They were hacked. It is one that happened in 2000, I think, and 14. But we want to see how could we put an end, how could we minimize, okay, the hacks that could happen into the crypto market space, since now everybody looks like crypto to be the better way. Okay. Now, one of the best ways, ladies and gentlemen, to provide high security of our accounts is to use what you call end-to-end emails. Okay, Julius, what do you mean by end-to-end emails? Okay, now, end-to-end emails are those emails that are extremely separate from your primary address. Okay, some have email addresses that you use for other things. You even don't stop there. You go ahead to keep on putting your email addresses to so many platforms that you are not sure. So avoid connecting it with anything pertaining your work or your personal life in order to decrease the chances of becoming a target. So if you are using an email address, ladies and gentlemen, find an email address, okay? But I'll be giving a certain type if you are good at listening. Find an email address, ladies and gentlemen, that is particularly for your business, not the same that you are using personal work, because you want to reduce the chances. I don't say it will be hard, but I want to repeat my topic. You are your own bank. So the safety of your finances are up to you. So you needed to create of your finances. Okay. Now we have what we call end-to-end encrypted email providers. End-to-end encrypted email providers are vital because they keep communication encrypted out of sight of third parties and even the provider itself. If you decide to use what we call end-to-end encrypted email providers, ladies and gentlemen, these providers keep the communication without third parties. Even the provider of the email can't, and that is protection. We have two main types that are very common that we call end-to-end encrypted email providers. The first one is what we call Proton Mail. Proton Mail, and the other one is what we call Tutanota. They are into the crypto market space. And these two types, ladies and gentlemen, provide what we call end-to-end encrypted. Now, the email providers, and since they're email providers, them themselves, no third party can access your email, hence providing you high security of your funds. I want to repeat. If you are using the Royal Q robot, okay, you open up your Binance exchanger, you open up your hobby exchanger, ladies and gentlemen, meaning the security of your funds is up to you because your money is not in the Royal Q robot. Your money is in your Binance account. So since so many people are getting into the crypto market space, I found it very paramount, ladies and gentlemen, I found it very responsible to help our team members have platforms that use what we call email providers that can limit hackers to allow hackers enter into their wallets and make them lose their money. So I've talked about an email provider, ladies and gentlemen. One of them is the Proton Mail. We have been recommending this for the people in USA, but I believe I can still recommend it to everybody across the world in our team to use it so that it can provide 100% more security of our money because, ladies and gentlemen, it does not involve third parties. Okay, now let me talk about it. Okay, so if you use Proton Mail, it is an email service provider, or Tunanota, registering with either one of the two could help you keep your personal information. Now, you need to also to understand we are into high internet technology, that protection of our funds is very paramount. That's the first way. Okay, next, we have what you call two-factor authentication. Now, two-factor authentication also adds an a second layer. It adds an extra layer of your security. Now, with two-factor authentication, that ends there. So it can be via email or via SMS. But I also want to talk about another third layer of security of our funds that we call standard two-factor authentication. Now, standard two-factor authentication is that, ladies and gentlemen, where we use Google Authenticator. I think some of you, all Binance has is on a Binance Authenticator that also ensures a third layer of security of our funds. So it provides more security than the SMS authentication. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the first take, and it was talking about exchange hacks. How could you reduce the exchange hacks that happen? One, please don't open up every exchanger. I also didn't talk about that. Some people, everything they send them, they put in their emails. I will talk about it here very, very soon. So I want to encourage you, please, if you can go and do protonmail.com, it's not an emergency, but you can do it and be able to develop an end-to-end encrypted email provider that will provide the high security of your funds. Next, I want to talk about deceiving attacks, okay? Deceiving attacks, these work to obtain private information like bank accounts, credit cards numbers, by presenting themselves as normal and trustworthy procedures. Now, attackers use texts, they use emails, they use websites that look legit. Now, some of you, when people send websites, when people send links on your WhatsApp numbers, on your Facebook, on your email, you just tap into those links. I have a friend of mine, I shared this after my friend lost some good money on the weekend. And he lost his money after tapping into a link on his WhatsApp. Some of you, because you are too excited, you think everything that glitters is gold, you keep on tapping on so many links, so many websites, because you are looking for shortcuts to success. And I just want to clap for you that very, very soon you are going to be in tears, because these hacks are using texts, they are using emails, they are using websites that are looking legit. And as they do this, they are trying to your bank accounts, they are trying to tap into your credit cards, and you are going to be losing money. So they make you install applications, or they make you enter a password that could give an attacker free and unlimited access to your device. Free and unlimited access to your device. So please check the URLs that you keep on tapping in, the links that you keep on tapping in. Those free things, they tell you that this one is free. Please do right now. They are looking for platforms where they can hack into your money. They are looking for platforms where they can be able to access your devices. And very, very soon, some of you will be in tears. So I want to encourage you to avoid the deceiving attacks, please. Check the links you keep on tapping in because of excitement when you are looking for free things, okay? So many people get excited about free things. This is free. This is free. Please take care. These guys are looking, you are providing them rooms because they are looking legit. They are looking for rooms where they can be able, either you download the app or either you pick a link, tap on it, and they access your device. Very, very soon, you are going to be losing billions of dollars from your wallet because of your carelessness. Second, one of the ways we could be able to go away from the phishing attacks, ladies and gentlemen, is to use what we call a secure domain. Okay, a secure domain, I don't know, I call it the DNS, a secure domain. No, you know, I speak a language from that came by ship. So let me type it here. It's not my local language. If it was my local language, okay. Now someone could spell it for me better. Domain, okay, I think it's domain. So a secure domain name, okay, which we could call the DNS system, is a pure domain name system. Okay, now what is this, Julius? Okay, let me try to explain. Let me try to explain this. Now, this one helps to filter. Now, I want to give you confidence about the Royal Key robot. And this is where I want to base my confidence today, ladies and gentlemen. So many people ask me, Julius, why are you too confident about this opportunity? Now, on this, I'm going to be giving you my confidence. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, a domain name system helps to filter out malicious domain and links that could provide basic level sniffing protection. Now, domain name systems, okay, these words look like they are hard, but please bear with me. Domain name systems, ladies and gentlemen, are what we call the IP address. Domain name systems are what we call the IP address. Now, the IP addresses help to filter out. It's one of the ways that provide security of our money. They help to filter out malicious domains. Because some of you, you go on Facebook, you go on social media, you go on WhatsApp, tap on links, hey, excitement, this is free. Hey, Julius, there is this one, it is free. Someone sent me, it looks so good, it is free. So as long as you keep on tapping on those links, you open chances. So I really want to thank the Royal Q business, because if I'm to open one of my Royal Q here, if I open one of my Royal Q here, okay, if we look at the API binding, okay, Royal Q provided its IP address. And it says, for security, and I want to emphasize, for security, Binance Exchange recommends binding the server IP address when creating the API. And the server IP address is the domain name system, the DNS, that helps to filter out malicious domains and links. So providing us with what we call basic level sniffing protection. Now, Royal Q has gone an extra mile to provide us with its IP address to increase the protection of our funds. That's why we are having high security of our money. Not only, ladies and gentlemen, not only are we protecting our accounts in Binance and in Hobby, but Royal Q went an extra mile to provide us with its domain name system, that is the IP address, to provide basic sniffing protection, hence increasing a third layer of security. Imagine you opened up your account with Binance and you did two-factor authentication. Some of you have even done standard. They have done, okay, the name I think sticks in my head. Standard two-factor authentication, that is Google Authenticator. Now, if you go ahead and you had even used the ProtoMail server system, meaning that is a third protection, and now you have a fourth protection by Royal Q providing its IP address. So, but one of the best ways to protect our accounts is to avoid sniffing attacks, is to avoid links to websites that we are unfamiliar. Please, please, if you are not familiar, I just want to warn you, because one of my friends lost sums, okay, in the weekend. So I thought it's right to come here and maybe giving. So one of the best ways to avoid the sniffing attacks is to avoid clicking links that you are unfamiliar. Okay, next that I want to talk about Another way to avoid deceiving attacks to not lose your crypto assets, ladies and gentlemen, is don't enter your account information anywhere except the secure website pertaining that account. So don't just keep on everything they tell you, you put in your details, you put in your details, you put in your details. Please, please. The hacking is high level in the crypto market space, and it could really be very, very important for you to have protection. Next, social engineering attacks. Now, here, there is a challenge, those that are doing social media. You are going online, you are talking to different people, you are using your Facebook, your WhatsApp, at your Telegram, and especially on Telegram, where you are talking to so many people. You will receive what we call exploitation of the human psychology. People will exploit you to gain your private information, manipulate you to help you your information because they are desperate for help. If you have been on social media, there are people that will come to you that, oh, I need help, so that you can provide them your basic information, and without you knowing, you will be able to lose some of your funds. Next, network hacks. Okay, I'm going to the last part, then I'll be... Okay, now network hacks. Okay, people that are into areas that can be able to access VPN, especially people that are using public, okay? If you are using public internet connections, as because crypto is online, crypto is via the internet, but if you are using public internet connections, I would advise you to use VPN. Otherwise, anyone can listen to what you are doing, and in some cases, they can even receive your data on a plain text. If you are using, ladies and gentlemen, public internet connections, okay, check your area where you are. If you're using public internet connections, please, I would encourage you to have the VPN because people can access your data, whatever you are doing, on a plain sheet. Okay, next but not least, and I give my final solutions to all this, is what we call phone hacks. SIM swaps and are perhaps the most common type of phone hacks. And this is where they mislead your phone provider in sending your secure data to them instead of you. What are some of the signals that your SIM line has been swapped? Okay, one, loss of ability to send and receive messages, inability to partially make phone calls, sudden loss of phone services. There is a sudden loss of phone services. Sudden loss of connectivity could also be a sign of phone hack. So what do you need to do if you receive phone hack? I just want to encourage you, please call your provider from different, your phone provider to give you services. Now, I'm not saying that people are losing money, and no. I'm providing you knowledge because if you are like me and you are new into crypto, it is important, like I said in my topic, that you are your own bank. You are your own bank. So the safety of your finances is your responsibility. So you need to know your safety. So how are we going to have security of our wallets? Because we have different wallets where we keep our money. One, ladies and gentlemen, back up your wallets. If possible, back up your wallets early and often. Usually do the backups. Okay. Two, software updates. Make sure your applications are up to date. And this is also another confidence that I've loved about Royal Q. If you realize, it has been updating our application time over time. So old versions can be easy target of hacks. So the latest version will always be better. The latest version will be always better and usually has an improved security system. Now, one of the other ways, ladies and gentlemen, for us to provide security of our funds in different wallets, I'm not talking about Royal Q here. I'm talking about wallets where we store our crypto assets, okay? Because we are our own banks, okay? We are our own banks. Now, Into crypto, there is what you call whitelisting. For example, just a minute. And this is also another confidence that I would love to pick from Royal Q. We call it whitelisting. Okay, just a minute. Okay. Now, for example, if you want to withdraw money from your asset, there is what you call whitelisting. Now you see, these are whitelisted wallet addresses. For example, how do you create it in your Royal Q? When you come here on Security Center, that's why Royal Q has also provided the Security Center. It has provided the two-factor authentication that is via email. I hope that you see. Any withdraw you do, you need to verify it's you too. It has even gone far to provide what you call the Google authentication, that is standard two-factor authentication. It has also provided the withdraw address management, where you are able to create what you call whitelisting. Now, why is whitelisting? If you want to come and withdraw money maybe into my Royal Q, and you have a wallet that you want to install in here, let me try to show you. When you open, you need to first add in the wallet. And after adding the wallet, you need to verify that it's you, it's me. Meaning that is also another layer of protection. So you find that I cannot withdraw apart from these wallets that I've been able to put in here. So when I tap on it and I do this, okay, now I can withdraw. My wallet has been whitelisted. I personally listed this wallet here. Now, after that, there is this other safety. It has a whitelisted wallet, another protection. Then I need also to do this. I needed to verify. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are really having a great opportunity where our funds are secure, and every withdraw that we do, okay, every withdraw we do is also highly secure, ladies and gentlemen. And since Royal Q has also provided us with, okay, now I have withdrawn. So it is as powerful as that, ladies and gentlemen, that we have an amazing opportunity of Royal Q. So with that, I have some people who have some questions. So now I want to go into question and answer. I will not exceed that. I just go into question and answer. And then it will be that for today. And tomorrow I'll again do a lot of Royal Q. But security of our money has been very paramount. And also to give you confidence about the IP group binding from Royal Q that prevents us from the deceiving attacks. Okay, so I'll be going into question and answer. So we have a first question. Yes, Princess Joel.
Yes, good morning, Julius.
Good morning, my brother.
Yes, I'm very excited to be here this morning. I didn't get this link yesterday, but this morning I tried to find it and I got it. You mentioned about upgrading just now of our system, like for instance, Royal Q app. Can we upgrade each time when we see it, or how often do we upgrade?
Thank you so much for that wholesome question. Now, like I've said, if you listen to me very well, that one of the areas that will limit the hackers, okay, is for us to use the latest version of the application. Okay? Now, when you open your Royal Queue all the time, when they tell you you need to upgrade, please do upgrade, because the newest version usually has more security than the old version.
Okay. All right. That's all my questions for now. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
All right.
Because each time I see it, sometimes I ignore it.
Never ignore, because when you ignore, you increase the chances of the hackers. Okay.
Okay.
And the hackers are looking for everywhere to find platforms where they can collect free crypto. Okay.
That's right. So, but
So
the next thing I want to find out is where do we get, is this thing being recorded? Can we find it on YouTube? This delivery this morning.
Yes, it is recorded on YouTube. The YouTube channel is called Crypto Ambassador Team Eagles International.
Crypto Ambassador Team Eagles International. Okay, thank you very much. I'm done.
All right. Thank you. Okay, I see Wycliffe. Wycliffe, you can't hear me, but your hand is up. I don't know how you are basing your question because you can't hear me. And I don't think if you can only see me, you can understand what I'm talking about. I don't know how I can help you. But the challenge is I can't chat you. So if you invited Wycliffe, his hand is up, but there's no way I can help him. He can't hear me. So please, people, take time, teach people how to use Zoom. You need to dial in. Now, I don't know how I can help him dial in because he can't hear me. That's the big challenge. Okay, anyone else with a question, please? It is question and answer. Question and answer. I want to answer some questions into my WhatsApp. Sometimes I fail to, yes, some people say, but sometimes I fail really to answer all your questions at once. But let me try to answer some questions here in, people inbox me one-on-one. Maybe it could be someone who can't be able to. Okay, here is a question that says, please, can I cancel a strategy and do the strategy again? The answer is yes. You can always cancel and do a strategy again. Okay, that is one question. Okay. Okay, also some people are complaining about my post I did yesterday. Let me do it here. Okay, I want to just talk about it. Let me share my screen of this other phone and I talk about this post because some people are very serious on my neck. Let me try to get it. Okay, Great King released a strategy on one of the groups. This is just a strategy. And he did what I could call a projection of business. And on the projection of business, he did the following. He wanted to express, just a minute. Okay, let me talk about this. Sorry for that. Okay, let me talk about this, okay? Great King is just a strategy into the royal queue. And he he wanted to express the power of the compounding effect. Okay, he wanted to express the power of the compounding effect. Julius, before you continue, what do you mean? Okay, let me come back on camera so that you can see me. Some of you for a very long time have been complaining about we cannot be able to see our profits. We cannot see our profits when we make money, when the Royal Q makes money. For example, let me use this trade, okay? For example, today on the 15th, Prince, let me first mute you. Okay, now if you look at my screen, for example, today on the 15th, I have $10 in profit, okay? My robot has made $10 in profit. And maybe when I go and I check my Binance account, I may not see my $10, but the robot has made me $10 in profit. Where is this money? Ladies and gentlemen, this money that you see uses what we call a compounding effect. Now, the $10 have been used again to buy. I don't know how I can express this to a smaller, understandable tongue. But these $10 have been used again to buy. So the robot uses a compounding effect. When it makes profit for you, it returns the profit and the capital back in the market. It uses the profit again to buy. I don't know if someone is understanding me, but it uses your profit to buy. If it makes for you $50, okay, if it is in a cycle, okay, let me write it here, a cycle. What is a cycle? A cycle is buying and selling. Now, the robot buys and sells. Then it buys and sells. So when it sells, it returns the profit back in the market. That's what we call the compounding. Now, for example, let me see where the $10 came from. We see that there was sale of Link, TRX, Cake, OMG, TRX. These are where the $10 came from the selling of these. But whenever it sells, it buys. It sells, it buys, meaning it uses even the profits back into the market. So it causes what we call a compounding effect. Now, if you want to know what is happening on every coin, for example, let me check Link, okay? If I want to see what is happening with Link, I tap on this coin, I open it up, and I tap on log. When I open on the log, telling me Link successfully sold, Link sell open position amount, Link update take profit price, currently high price. So whenever the robot is doing anything on every coin, okay, on every coin, it will always be providing you information of what it is doing with that coin. When you open on the log, whatever it will be doing, it will always give you update every second. And when you tap on the transaction record, it will go far and show you the transactions it has done. Now, people that joke with Royal Q, allow me to tell you this other secret. When we started, Royal Q was taking what we call whole position. What do I mean by whole position? Royal Q is waiting for the robot to sell everything. Okay, for example, let me make it, okay, now. For example, on this coin known as Link, if we scroll down here, it has what we call take profit trigger price. it has what we call take profit trigger price, which will be 34.60. But when we take into the logarithm, okay, when we take into here the transaction record, you find that the robot has been doing what you call a sub-sell. It has been selling even before it reaches its trigger price. And that is now the power of RoyalQ, that it using the quantitative trading strategy, it will continuously keep giving you little profits repeatedly, and they will paramount to become $10. Now, this gentleman looked at the power of RoyalQ, okay? This gentleman, Great King, looked at the power of RoyalQ and said, if you could make 50% monthly profit, if you be able to maximize, maybe the month is good, and you make 50%. In your first month, your returns will be $500 if you invest 1,000. But after 18 months, if you had put in 1,000, you'll be a millionaire in dollars with close to $1.5 million. If you invest 1,000 and never withdraw and never take your profits and leave your money in your Binance account or in your hobby, for 18 months, you'll be a millionaire with $1.5 million. As simple as that. Now imagine, because what could call this? Now, there are so many factors we could consider that are going to let us sit in a 50% monthly profit. Because now, so many people are opening up to crypto. Because the more the people that open up to crypto, the more the potential the money we shall make. The more the people that understand crypto, the more the power of creating billionaires in the cryptocurrency industry. Now, if you have your RoyalQ, I would encourage you to raise your capital to 1,000. Rest it for 18 months and watch your profits. And if we are going to take it on only 10%, in a full year, it will be around 210% profit. If you don't withdraw, you only compound. But when you looked at the strategies using and said, if you are making 50%, the projection is $1.5 million. If you put in 1,000, I hope I've been able to answer those that were on my neck about that. Okay, now there is a question I've seen here. I don't know that is Prince again with a question. But if none, I have only 4 minutes to end the session. Please, if you have a question, I request you to put up your hand.
Yes, Julius, thank you very much for this opportunity. Is the compounding effect automatic, or we have to set it ourselves?
It is automatic.
Okay.
It is automatic because when it buys and sells, it returns your money back to the market again.
Okay.
If it is using the cycle, that only happens when you are using the one-shot strategy. Buy, sell, return money to USDT. Buy, sell, return my money to USDT. But if you're not doing that and you are using the cycle, there will be always continuous buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, meaning it puts your capital and your profit back, capital profit back in market, back in market, back in market. So you are compounding automatically.
Okay. Thank you very much. This is quite enlightening. Thank you.
Yeah, this is a powerful tool. It's amazing. It's amazing. But all in all, it requires patience. I don't know whether you have seen that.
Of course.
It requires patience. But if you are not patient, then things may not move in your direction.
That's true. That's true. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Prince. Yes, Edwin. Yes, Edwin. Okay, it seems he's not here. Okay, yes, Tata.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Edwin, but don't take too much time to unmute, please.
Okay. I'm sorry for that. I'm very happy to be with you this morning on Zoom meeting. So I have two questions, Mr. Julius. Can I go ahead? Number one, I've got a very big team, but the problem I'm lacking knowledge. I don't know how I can get to you at any time. I sit down, you really empower me with that skill. I'm stationed in Nansana, Kampala, Nansana.
Oh, who's your director applying?
My direct upline is at Makerere University, and he referred me that is under you. He's in your line.
Who is that?
He's called Mr. Andrew.
Andrew is from where?
He's from Makerere University.
So chat Andrew, give me a direct call. Do a three-way call between you, me, and Andrew. I need to find out.
Okay. Thank you very much. May God bless you.
Do a three-way call with me. I don't stay in Kampala. I come from a village behind a village where village people gather solve village problem. That's the challenge, but there is internet.
That's great, Julius. I hope also to
So,
buy a table. I also hope to buy a table soon. Okay, thank you, Leader Julius.
Okay, Adrian, get a three-way call between your upline, okay? Between your upline and me and you. Call, okay?
Okay. Thank you very much.
I personally believe in internet. I don't believe so much in meeting people. I personally believe in internet. And you know why I believe in internet? If you attended our yesterday's Zoom, Dr. Milton talked about 3 things that broke. 1, your location. If you want to make money with the people from Nansana alone, my friend, there is challenge because you'll be limited. So you only make money from the people you know in Nansana. So you are limited in your location. Now, see, you have Royal Q. You have Royal Q and you have a Zoom app like we are here. Imagine we have 8 participants from different countries, different time zones. Yeah, you know, it could be afternoon in my new team in Vancouver. I have a team in Vancouver. Even the name disturbs me. And it could be night.
I'm trying to develop a team in Dubai, where I left my colleagues at work in Dubai. I'm trying to create a team from there.
Okay, get a 3-way call, my brother, between you, me, and your direct sponsor. Okay. I hope you have my number on WhatsApp.
Yeah, I have it.
So get me on call and let us talk to them and see how we can help each other. Thank you.
Okay. God bless you.
Bless you too. Yes, Leader Peter from Botswana.
Good morning. Good morning.
Long time.
Yes, it has been a very long time. Which strategy are you using where you can make 50% if you have invested 1,000? Because I had invested more than 1,000, close to 2,000, but I didn't make 50%.
Okay. My leader, that was a projection. Now, a projection is what someone shows you if it happens. But a projection is not saying that you will make 50% because the strategy doesn't control the market. Are we together?
Yeah.
But still, you can try the strategy because you know very well that we never lose anything. We can cancel a strategy and sync the strategy that we want, okay? So if Great King says his strategy could give you 50%, you can give it a try per month. But what I know is that he doesn't control the market. Our trading profits are limited by the market and our capital. But still, you can still try his strategy. Okay, let me see if I would be able to direct you. So you can still check up his strategy and see how it works and experience it, okay?
Yes.
Because he says his strategy is called the Great King. He says if someone is trading with around, you see, the table is there.
Oh, okay.
So the table is there. So you can cancel the strategy and use the strategy and see how it performs. I don't know whether we are together.
Yes, yes. No, we are together. We are together.
All right.
I'll try it and see how this one works.
And see, yeah, and see how it works. That's what I can say. Because I cannot say that it perfectly performs 50% profit. No. I can't believe in that. But it is a projection. It is a projection. If months move right and they are giving you 50% in a year, but even if it gives you half of that, that's around 750,000 US dollars if you invested 1,000.
Yes,
it's good money.
It will still be, yeah. No, thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Okay, David, then Amos, then Firiki, then I call it a day. Let's do that, David. Seems that David is not around. Look up with Amos. Yes, Amos.
Julius, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning,
and
brother.
Thank you for the beautiful presentation. Now, I was talking about this Great King strategy. Supposing now maybe you go for, say, 3 months, you get some extra capital and add, say, another $1,000. Will it have an effect on the day? Maybe it will be reduced by the months that you expect that amount of profit.
Now, no, whenever you increase your capital, you increase your profits. Now, you know, one of the challenge in business is not to set the right expectation, Amos. I need to clear the air. I'm not saying you earn 50%, ladies and gentlemen, because Amos has started to calculate how rich he is going to be in the next few months from now. My brother, leader Amos, please, this is a projection. It's not saying it is what will happen in the market. It is a projection. You need to get me right. It's not saying that every month you have to do a deal of 50%. I don't want you to look for me and say, Julius, I remember. No. It is a projection. A projection is an idea that someone looks at the market and how he thinks, but he never controls the market. My brother, if you decide to use his strategy, it may not perfectly give you the 50%, okay? But it will give you a certain percentage. But in a good month, it can give you 50%. I've been here for 5 months. I have friends I know that even are making 200% of their capital. You know, there are certain months that become too good. I want to use particularly this trade that I started 3 days ago, okay? I want us to face the reality, not the excitement. For example, I opened this trade on the 13th. Yeah. On the first day, I made $5. On the second day, I made $8. On the next day, I made $10. Now, what does this show you? It shows you the following one. There is no exact amount I'm supposed to earn per day. I don't know. Today, I may make $50. So I don't have an exact amount. That's why I need to make that clear, because our trading profits are determined by the market. Our trading profits are determined by our capital. So we don't have an exact amount you can make. But if you increase your capital, you increase your chances of making more profit. As simple as that. So, Great King strategy, if he's saying he can give us 50%, oh yes, try it out and see how it comes out. But if you don't get 50%, don't complain. You'll earn something. But there could be a good month that you could earn the 50%. Simple. I don't know whether you get me. Okay, let me now go to your question. If you increase your capital, my brother Amos, you can increase the number of coins. For example, let me share again. For example, I'm going to just use a strategy, for example. If my capital is 1,933, meaning amount of first buy is 15. I'm using this as example. Amount of first buy is 15, and the number of coins I'm trading are 9. But if I increase to 2,146, amount of first buy will be 15, and the number of coins will be 10. What is the difference? The difference is I've added one more coin, so I've increased the probability of making profit. What do I mean? Let me go back here. Now, for example, I'm trading 7 coins. Okay, I'm trading 7 coins. And I have, I need to refresh, but I'm trading 7 coins. Okay, and my balance in my USDT is 968. Okay, and on my 7 coins that I'm trading, some coins might be doing well while others are doing poor. So my chances of making profits with my 7 coins are not the same with someone who's trading 10 coins. I don't know that you get me, because if other coins are doing well, other coins aren't doing well. His probability of making profit is higher than mine because he's trading more coins than I'm trading. So never increase capital, you increase your probability of continuous profits. I hope I've been able, so you can always increase your capital and be able to continuously increase your profits. I think I've answered Amos. Amos, is it okay now?
Very well, sir. I will well understood. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you too, my brother. Okay, that was Amos. Now let us listen to Fikiri. Yes, leader Fikiri. If I pronounce your name badly, I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem, my leader. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir. Happy to have you.
Yeah, my question is like, I just want to know when the robot trades and they drop the capital in our wallet, Obi, there is some charges, the wallet charges. And if there is, like how much percentage?
Wow. Thank you for that question. So I'm going to answer both. I'm going to answer both Hobby and Binance. Ladies and gentlemen, Binance and Hobby take what we call take a fee and mark a fee. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, whenever we are trading, we pay some charges to the exchanges that we are using for using them to trade. Okay, I needed to, I'm sorry, I need to log into this account. Just a minute so that I could, I hope it's okay. Just patience a minute. Just a minute. I don't know what's not opening up. If it fails, I'll use hobby. But I wanted also to help both those of hobby and Binance. Perfect. Just a minute. I'm sorry for I started a little bit late. Just give me these few minutes, and I answer these two questions. This question, I think it will be the last one. Then we catch up tomorrow. Okay, if it's okay with everybody. Thank you. Okay, now, if this is my Binance and I'm trading, up here on this avatar, I'm going to do Binance and hobby. When I open up here, it has what I call VIP 0. Okay. Now, when I tap on it, it has use BNB to pay fees. Okay. And it has what you call in spot trading. If you're using spot trading, the robot, sorry, not the robot, Binance will charge us 0.1% as marker fee and a 0.1% as take fee. So what I need to do is to the marker fee and take a fee by paying by putting B. So what do I do if it was off like this? I switch it on like this. Then I reduce on my fees. So I'll be getting 25 off percent. 25 off percent. I'll be having 21 off percent. Okay. Now I've switched on the tone. Okay. It needs me to come into my royal queue. Okay. So my Binance. Okay. And I purchase some BNB. Because if I don't have some BNB, for example, here I see, I'll come here on markets and I'll choose spot. And I will choose USDT. And I will choose BNB stroke USDT. Okay. And I want to buy. I want to buy 25%, very little. I want to buy only 25%, not by limit, but on the market price, market order. Okay. And I want to buy 25%. So I would use I want very little. I want around $5-10. So I'll buy according to what I want. Okay. So I want around $10. But if this disturbs you, what you can do, you may not take this direction. I want to show you all benefits. But I usually use this because this is charge free. But you can come here to more. Okay. There is trade here where there is convert. Then up here, I'll put USDT. But the minimum is 20 usually. And then down here, I put BNB. Okay. then I convert. So I'll have some 20 USDT into my trades, okay? And this 20 BNB that is here will be the one that I can do what we call mark a fee and take a fee. Now, if I don't want to pay the BNB direct, what will I do? Ladies and gentlemen, down here we have what called dust coins. Okay, what are dust coins? Dust coins are remainders of trades that remain. And these remainders of trades can be converted to BNB, okay? So what you do, you come to convert small to BNB, and all these coins will be limited. If you have little trading capital like mine, I want to encourage you to usually do it once in a month, because when you do it once in a month, you'll have some good significant BNB. Now that is Binance. How? You can reduce on the taker fee and mark a fee of Binance. Now let me go to my question of my brother. Now, like in Binance, it is BNB. In Hobby, it is HT. It's called the Hobby token. The other one is the BNB, the Binance token. So I'll log into my Hobby. One of many accounts that I use. Okay. And I'm sorry for the delay. Please, I can't control this. I've gone an extra mile. This is going to be the last question. I won't answer any other. Please, I request you, we catch up later. Now, what do I do? Okay. Like I did in Binance, okay. Here also, we have the ability to reduce on our marker fee and taker fee in what we call fees, okay. So we pay fees. We pay some fees when we use Hobby to trade. So on you see on the trade rate, on spot trade, if I tap on fees, when I tap on the avatar, now mine might not say much because I don't use so much to trade. Now you can use the HT deduction. HT means the Hobby token. Now, when I switched it on like I did, you can buy point cards, but I can just put Hobby token in here. So I will have a reduction of, because Hobby charges 0.4. So now I'll pay 0.2. Okay, so what do I do? I switch it on like you see, it was off. I switch it on. You see, it says, after enabling this function, you'll be entitled to discounts for transaction and coin loans. HT in your exchange account, if any, will be used first for deducting the fees and the coin interest. After enabling this function, you will be entitled to discounts. Okay, I think it's the same thing. So I say confirm. Okay, now it's on. So what do I need to do? I need now to just put what we call the Hobby token in here. So what do I do? I come here onto the wallet, okay? And I convert. I convert directly, like if I want to buy the Hobby token, or if I want to any coin in Hobby to USDT or to Bitcoin or to Ethereum, I just come here on the market, ladies and gentlemen, and I look for a pair of what? Of USDT. So I'll find here a pair, HT stroke USDT, and I tap on it. Because I already have USDT, then I come here and I tap buy. Okay, and I want to buy HT, the variable USDT I have, so I want to put in 25%. So I buy HT, and that's where I'll be paying my fees from. The fees for trading in Binance, in Hobby, and in Binance respectively. Thank you so much for your question. I don't know whether I've been able to answer you. Hello?
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right. God bless you too. Happy to work with you. Okay, all right. Let me have these ones very, very fast. Please keep your questions. No. Anthony, no more question, please. Keep your question, Mika Anthony, please. Yes.
Hello, Julius. Just a quick one. I'm not yet sure how I will set, if I have one robot which is trading on Binance and I bind another one still on Binance, how do I say to the second robot how much money to trade with?
What is your trading capital?
It's over 600 right now.
That is very little. That is very little for you to have multiple robots trading at the same time.
Okay.
If you want to have multiple robots on one Binance account, the minimum capital should be 5,000 and above. That's very little. 600 is, you are just warming up.
Yes, it's true. So I should.
So instead of you having two robots on one Binance, have one. Increase capital, increase your portfolio, increase your potential profitability.
Or the other choice is to bind it to another Binance account.
I don't understand you.
Is it preferable to bind every robot to a different Binance account?
You have different robots. Eh? If you have different robots, put them on one Binance. But your minimum capital should be $5,000. Start up, warm up. If you want to, let me tell you, it is me who one day came here and talked about having other robots on one Binance. But my one account is trading with $10,000. My other one is trading with $2,700. You get? My third one is trading with another $10,000. So it is capital. So if you want to have multiple accounts trading, think of huge capital, because that's the only way. And I think by tomorrow, I want to gather them into one. I want to put them into one to increase my portfolio on one, because I believe to building one with $100,000 trading capital. So having many is good if you have good capital. Please don't have many if you don't have good capital.
Okay.
Because it will not work out for you. It will not give you what you want. You still keep making little profits. Okay, let me see these two, then, but no more hands now. I'm listening to you. Seems it's not ready.
Hello, Mr. Julius.
Yes, please be fast. Don't be too slow.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Please, good morning. Please be fast. We are time already. We are late for
Yes,
another
Mr.
thing.
Julius, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. I would like to know the capital that we are talking of, either the capital, the total capital in the spot, or when you want to change a strategy, which one did you follow, the USDT or the spot? Because I have 2,000.
The USDT.
The USDT,
you
not the
follow
spot.
USDT because the rest of your money is in other coins, okay? So you follow USDT.
Oh, okay, you follow the USDT and not the spot total.
Not the overall. You follow the USDT. You put the other coins in one shot, stop the margin calls and cancel the strategy and sync it again.
Okay.
So you follow your USDT balance, not the total, because the money is in other coins.
Okay. Thank you. God bless you.
Now this one has already asked. So I'm trying to lower the hands to remain with you. But no more questions now. But this one is not around.
Hello.
Yes.
Our question is simple. The Great King, 50% stuff. You explain, I understand it's not a standard, income anyway. But my point is, the Great King itself, is it a strategy that we can sync? Is it one of the strategies?
Yeah, it's there on the sync strategy. You can sync it.
Okay, thank you.
All right. But this one seems not to be around. Okay, thank you, everybody. With that, I want to end. We shall be having back here at 3 p.m. East Africa Standard Time. I'll be there with leader Tony. I think he's back. With leader Abby, and they'll be taking us over. Thank you so much, everybody. I want to wish a perfect week, a week of fruits, a week of benefits. Please be able to have an income goal this week. Write your goals down, increase your capital, increase your profits, and let us go and help the world outside there. God bless you. And happiness is a true reward of hard work. But if you decide to work smart than to work hard, you'll be able to print money every single minute of your day. God bless you. I wish you the best. I sign out as Julius. Our 2 Zooms will be available, one at 3 p.m. presentation and one at 8 p.m. I'm talking about South Africa Standard Time zones. God bless you and bye, everybody. Thank you for joining.